Let's go over the Understanding Chemical Formulas worksheet. Number 1, each element has a unique chemical symbol. This one's labeled carbon. Can you label this one? What's Ca? Calcium. And what's Co? That would be cobalt. The blank letter in a chemical symbol is always uppercase. That's the first letter in the chemical symbol. And the second letter in a chemical symbol is always lowercase. Compounds are pure substances that contain more than one blank. Water and carbon dioxide are compounds. They contain more than one element. A blank blank is a shorthand notation for a compound or diatomic element using chemical symbols and numbers. When we put those numbers in, now we call it a chemical formula. So that's our first page, and you can check your answers to that first page. On the second page now. Oops. This one's carbon dioxide compound. This is an element. Remember what this diatomic element is called? It's nitrogen gas. And this you might recognize as the chemical formula for water. Next, it says the small blank written below the line is called a subscript. So that would be number. The subscripts tell us the number of atoms of each element in a molecule of the compound. In a molecule of water, there are blank hydrogen atoms and blank oxygen atom. So taking a look at the water molecule, how many hydrogen and how many oxygen? There are 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. Sometimes parentheses are used to show groups of elements in a chemical formula. A subscript to the right of the parentheses means there are multiple groups, so you would blank by the subscript. Just like in math, when there's a number outside the parentheses, we're going to multiply by the subscript. So let's do that. Is there any subscript for the calcium? No. So calcium only has 1 atom in this formula. In the formula, there's parentheses around this group called a nitrate group, NO3, which means there are 2 nitrate groups. 2 times everything in the parentheses. That's why I showed it this way, 2 times 1. So what is 2 times 1 and which one is 2 times 3 or 6? Nitrogen is the 2 times 1. Basically what we're doing is multiplying the 2 times the nitrogen and also times the oxygen. So we would say there are 2 nitrogen atoms and there are 6 oxygen atoms. Get this guy. Now that we're finished, you can use this as a notes sheet. Put it in your notes, or you can copy and paste it, or just know where to go to find it in your science notes. Hope that helps you understand your chemical formulas.